even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get a glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy.
Come back up, and then they can look for the fight. Cabochard steps forwards, use the Cold Meek. And here we go. Razzle and Dan on their way. Cabochard trying to get away. Has the slice and dice still, I believe. And he'll escape underneath his tower.
They kind of needed to. If they don't get this Renekton ahead and start snowballing, then this game's going to be very difficult for them. Meanwhile, Steelback loses a lot of HP in the 2 versus 2 there, and you can see Bvoy and Denik actually coming out ahead for the time being. They've built up a decent CS advantage, but gets hooked.
There's no Ignite, but Comp is very low. Forced
Looks like
underneath the tower.
Vitality is considering trading for a Rift Herald, or Misfits looking for a play in mid.
I've seen them make this play before against G2, but they were unable to find the connection. Selfie uses the cleanse, the QSS, cleanse straight away. Kings is coming up towards the top side. Showstopper used. Dandan's going to get locked up, but knocked away with the barrel, and that's a pretty easy escape.
For the time being. It looks like both junglers know where the other one is. We now see Steelback heading up towards top lane. They're looking for it.
Looking for the Winter's Bite, doesn't land it. Guardian proc straight away. Steelback tanking up the turret, and he's pulled back. Oh, no. That was the most fatality thing I've seen.
Oh, yeah. I actually thought that he was going to take another tower shot there. I'm surprised. So now we see the dive set up onto Cabochard.
Cabo still has flash though, so even with the face breaker coming out, he should be able to survive. He's stayed around for a long time. Get it stunned up underneath the turret. But here comes the counter fight as Razzle.
At only, I think it's 5 inches tall.
Wow, 5 inches? Yeah. That's tiny.
And what's fascinating about the Elf Owl is that it's actually like much louder than it looks. And I don't know if you've noticed, but Set has been repeatedly nerfed over the last few patches. Pretty much since his release has been nerf. Ooh, one sec. Set has been... Selfie rather has been locked up.
He has.
A really well-placed W meant that Featherven couldn't actually jump on top of him, because if he tried to do the Shurima Shuffle, he would have died, but the action isn't slowing down, Medic.
Cabochard trying to engage onto Dandan, who pops a lot of damage back. Glacial Person comes out. Cabochard trying to heal up with the Cold Meek and will survive.
Intentionally don't want to snowball. By going for more of the defensive route, it helps a little bit with your wave clear, and it also naturally makes you harder to die. A lot of damage, and again, you highlighted this is a bit of a comfort pick for him. Flash comes through.
Selfie able to escape for the moment. Febby going in, though he's going to land the Shurima Shuffle and try to get knocked back, but Febiven is going very low here. Selfie's going to take him out before he dies. And now Vitality might go on for the chase here, because Comp has found Denik, who went for the engage and gets taken out. 2 quick kills for Vitality.
So I'm surprised that we're seeing second. I wasn't expecting it second, but it's a very cool adaptation. It definitely helps with your skirmishing. It helps with your ability to stick onto targets. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good item overall. But to go back to this replay, we're going to get to see Selfie here. Very quick cleanse and flash to be able to create distance between him. Here you see Featherven flashing, dashing in, and he's just sitting on top of the ultimate from Selfie, eating all of that damage, with Steelback providing a lot of utility. You never really know. But in any case, Misfits still have to get through Vitality. They're in a commanding position right now. I think they have a pretty big scaling advantage. The biggest things that we're looking at are Selfie, in terms of the now insurance that Vitality have. He can do a lot of damage. He obviously plays the champion very well, and if Comp can land a good bullet time...
They're about to lose their mid lane turret as well to this Rift Tower charge. Gold gets put across into Misfits' pockets, and now we'll see Selfie looking to come around the side, but Denik bends a hook around the corner. Bvoy chunked out by Schemes, looking for the Explosive cast will knock B-Boy away as he uses his dash, but that's a flash down as well as Dan's getting chased out. Here comes the Predator. Skins on the chase. Steelback stepping forward as well, but the Showstopper's going to knock him back. And Dan will... That's, if Dan can sit on a squishy for a while, he's getting him down to about half 8 health pretty darn easily. Misfit's going to go for the Mountain Dragon. As you said, it might be the only opportunity for Vitality to fight, but they're refusing to.
For a collapse, which I think makes more sense and is an easier play for them.
Oh! Razork. Apparently Skins is just too tanky. He misses everything as he jumps across the wall. Still gets the permafrost down. True Shot Barrage will come out as well, but Razork's going to get stunned up with the concussive blows and knocked up, and you can't do the Baron if your jungler is dead.
He's now going to grab himself the BF sword. So again, Misfits looking to fight right now. They must feel very strong.
And Cabochard had to catch the wave in the bottom lane, so he's not going to be here for a while. Could look for a flank if he wants to get in. Sundisk put down by Febiven will be cleared out pretty quickly by Vitality, but that means Misfits have the positioning on the Dragon. Cabochard has a flank down towards the bottom side. Will Vitality fight this? They could, but already the Dragon has gone to Misfits. And now Steelback stepping forward, Cabochard going the long way round. He's gone for a scenic tour, could take the blast cone as he gets in, but Steelback's already very low. He's got the stopwatch, B-Boy jumped on, great play from Febiven to keep Cabochard away. Dan stunned up, but he's going to lock Comp against the wall, and in the end, Dan will fall. Vitality still looking for a fight in a 4v5 situation. Now they haven't got the ult on Febiven. He has got his flash.
He has enough lifesteal with the Blade of Ruin King to get healthy enough, but this fight for Misfits was overall pretty messy. Look at what they commit onto. The Braum is who takes the vast majority of the crowd control, and then Cabochard freely actually gets onto the Ezreal. Like, a really good flank from Cabo just forces B-Boy back. He does flash a little preemptively, not expecting that ultimate to come out from Febiven, but this basically leaves Dan on the front line, and it's a situation of Dan
fighting for the 4th spot in playoffs. Mad Lions 1 win ahead of them, but if Misfits lose here, they were reliant on Rogue winning, Mad losing both their games, and Misfits winning tomorrow to make it a 3-way tie. And if the 3-way tie comes out, I'll look at the record in a second. Misfits already started up the Baron here. Skins could look for the steal, but he goes in a little bit too late. Misfits have got it. And now Skins is on the wrong side of this, going to have to flash away. Crucial Barrage won't connect. Abo is doing the Dragon by himself to stop Misfits trying to get the Mountain Soul, but it might be a little bit too slow, because it looks like Misfits are trying to react. Comp is here to join the party. That Mountain will go down, and Misfits will be able to stop Vitality from holding on to the game. Gotta do it.
Misfits finally secure themselves a tower. Looking at, there's not a huge amount of time left on the Baron, which means this game is probably going to keep on going.
Well, they've synced up the push here as well, which makes it very hard for Vitality to defend. You can see the MF ult used there. Sorry, Bullet Time is the name.
Bullet Time, right?
Took me a while. Yeah, took me a while to get there for some reason. He's played on the LEC stage, so
that's a flank.
He's got a flanking ward. Cabochard coming in, looking for the stun here. Dominus popped by Cabochard, trying to get away, but the slice and dice is still there. Febby caught unawares. The Ruthless Predator comes out, and Febiven is dead. Teleport coming in behind them here as Vitality might be collapsed on by Misfits. Dan on his way has Razor coming in as well, but Skins is on his way. Selfie uses the cleanse to get away. Denick fighting off towards Skins on the top side, but it's a 5v4, and now Vitality can re-engage. Dan caught out by Cabochard and Selfie. The Haymaker comes out, but doesn't hit anyone. B-Boy by himself off towards the top side. He's been exhausted and isolated from the team. He's going to have to do something magical to get out of this. The bullet time's not quite going to connect, and Steelback lands the Glacial Fissure, but the shutdown comes out, and that's Comp dead. The Misfit MF is dead, and the B-Boy is still doing stuff. Selfie trying to fight underneath the turret will kill Denick, but B-Boy by himself. Where was this man last week?
And now they're looking to 2-man it, but look, Cabochard and Selfie are nearby.
He doesn't get there in time. This is gone.
Make the difference. I thought he was dead. Medic. And again, this is just Febiven. He wants to push so he can then group with his team because they have good vision coverage over the bot side of them. He thinks this play is safe. He is not expecting a deep TP flank to come in from Cabochard. And they commit to that play, they make it work. And they spend so much time chasing Selfie. Look at how mobile this Victor can be. The amount of bonus movement speed he gets from his Q, the zone control that his W provides, makes it super difficult for especially a champion like Set to actually close the gap. Meanwhile, B-Boy, he's left abandoned. He's just in the 1v3 in the backline. He's running away, landing whatever poke that he can, but the Brawn Shield, the MF ultimate, and it's this ulti right here, where because he cancels through the knockup animation, means that he's still able to dish damage out, and that forces them to retreat. Meanwhile, back over on this side of the fight, Vitality's trying to dive, Razork and Dan are just barely able to, now the Baron is being started.
We'll see, this is a very quick Baron take. Vitality going to try and get in there. The control wall goes in the pit. Skeen's getting forced away by Denick, but he does have the body slam. He does have the smite. They're going for Denick instead as Misfits try and re-engage. True Shot Barrage rattles in, and Skeens goes down to half HP. Selfie low as well, and already one's down as Denick falls. Steelback getting chased out by B-Boy though, and he's got another kill for himself. The Showstopper used off towards the top side as Comp is caught out, but he's got the GA. Selfie going to get in there as well with the gravity well, with the field up as Dan falls. It's a double for B-Boy. Comp trying to trade against his enemy AD carry, but he's losing.
That extra bit of shielding is going to make the difference, and you're right. They're just going to melt through this with no smite steal available on the side of Vitality. This will be an objective secure.
Nice bow on him as well, just as a little extra bonus. Febiven though, Febiven is not having a great game, and he's going to die to that chaos.
Misfits now gearing up to siege the mid lane base. Selfie is in bot lane. The wave clear is gone, which means that
Vitality just totally out of position here.
Repositioning for this Elder Drake. The only thing that they have to be careful of is the amount of time it takes for Denick to get back onto the map. He's gone back to base, he's resetting.
Cabo's going to the in-hit, buddy. Febiven has a big flank off here, but maybe...
Oh, they're actually going 50-50 this. They're going 50-50
in the smite. Razok stepping forward, Glacial Prison hits onto the back line. It's Skeens who's caught out. Selfie trying to get a
good gravity field.
A good gravity field, as you say. It's on Skeens. He has to steal.
Oh, it resets!
The reset comes out and Skeens is dead. Oh no, he uses the stopwatch just in time, but as the Elder Dragon going down, and now Dan can chase down onto Skeens. He flashes forward, but he can't quite land it. Razor going.
What's Renekton doing? What's Renekton doing?
Renekton is on the inhib. He's on the inhib, and yes, we said that already. He's going for the inhib, but here comes Vivian, and he's going to just They're all dead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what Cabochard is doing. Because Selfie tries to step forward, but he's gone as well. It's a quadra kill for Forbidden, and Cabochard, you can take the inhibitor, but we will take everyone else off the game. Misfits take the Elder. It was a 50-50 play. Desperation from Vitality, you have to feel, but this will be the game for Misfits, and they will equalize Mad Lion's scoreline.
Oh wow, Misfits' 4th place chances were on the line in this game. They had to win that team fight, and they were just able to pull it off. Cabo's gonna TP in. Can Febby get the penta?
We will see. A pentakill for Forbidden would be icing on the cake. He goes in, shuffles forward, Cabochard running. He's like, I'm not giving this one to you too easily, but there it is. There's the ace. Will it be a pentakill? Not quite, not in time. But Misfits take the win, and they go to 10-7, tied for